guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be diving into the building blocks of the sentences, subjects and verbs, and the predicates. If you've ever wondered what makes a sentence work, this video is just for you. First of all, what are subjects? So the subject of a sentence is who or what the sentence is telling about. A subject is usually a person, an animal, a thing, a place, or an idea. I'm gonna give you examples so you can understand. First example, the dog bit the pillow. Where's the subject, or what is the sentence telling about? Yes, the sentence is telling about the dog. Sarah went to school. What is the sentence telling about? The sentence is telling about Sarah. The pumpkin is bright. Here, the sentence is telling about the pumpkin. Now we're going to be introducing something called verbs. First of all, what are verbs? The verb of a sentence is an action word or word that shows a state of being. I'm gonna give examples so you can also understand. A robber steals the money. Here we're talking about the robber. What did he do? He stole money. So the stole should be the verb here. Now we're going on to some quick quizzes so you can understand more and to test you if you understood what I said. First quiz, I'm gonna tell you a sentence or an example, and you can pause the video and think where is the subject and where's the verb. First example. She is very tall. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds and I'm giving you the answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, the answers are, first of all, the subject is she. Here the verb isn't written. The verb here is. The word is the verb here. But this isn't just an ordinary verb. This is something called a linking verb. Don't worry, we're gonna go and pass the linking verbs easily, but not now. Another example. The dog bit the pillow. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds and I'm gonna tell you the answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, the answers are, first, the subject is the dog. The verb is bit. And the last example or quiz is, the bicycle is very huge. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds again, and I'm gonna tell you the answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, time's up. The answers are, first, the subject is the bicycle, and the verb is. The word is the verb. Great! You can now spot the subjects and verbs like a pro. So now here's the cool part. What are predicates? Predicates include the verb and tells us more about the subject. Example, the dog barks at the mailman. Where's the subject? The subject here is the dog. Where's the verb? The verb here is barks. And the predicate is barks at the mailman. Now it's your turn. Let's break this sentence down. Now, you can pause and think for 3 seconds. Where is the verb? Where is the subject? And where is the predicate? My friend runs fast. Where's the subject? Yes, the subject here is my friend. Where's the verb? The verb here is runs. And the predicate here is runs fast. Now it's time for a mini quiz. I'm gonna give 3 examples and you have to find the subject, the verb, and the predicate. First quiz. The cat is sleeping. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds and I'm gonna give you the answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, time's up. Here are the answers. First, the subject here is the cat. The verb here is the word is. And the predicate here is sleeping. That's the predicate. Now, another quiz. The door is brown. Here, where's the subject? Yes, the subject here is the door. Here, the verb is. And the predicate is brown. Now, the last quiz is going to be the bicycle is huge. Now, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds and I'm gonna give you the answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Time's up. I'm gonna give you the answers. The subject is the bicycle. And the verb is, the word is. And the predicate is huge. That's the predicate. Great! Now you've mastered subjects, verbs, and predicates. They're in every sentence you read or write. So make sure to smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and ring that bell for more grammar tips. See you next time.
Hi there! In this video, we're going to learn about subject and predicate, 2 important parts of a complete sentence. A complete sentence has 2 parts, subject and predicate. A subject is the naming part, and the predicate is the telling part. Let's learn a little more about how a subject and predicate make a complete sentence. The first part is the subject. This is the naming part. The subject tells who or what the sentence is about. Luke played soccer. Who is this sentence about? In this sentence, Luke is the subject because this sentence is all about Luke. The apple is red. Can you guess what the subject is in this sentence? That's right. The apple is the subject because this sentence is about the apple. Let's try one more. The rain sounded like a lullaby. What's the subject here? Good job! The sentence is about the rain, so the rain is the subject. Now that we've covered the first part of a sentence, the subject, let's move on to the next part, the predicate. The second part of a sentence is the predicate. The predicate tells what the subject is or does. In other words, it tells what someone or something is or does. Let's take a look at this sentence. Mr. Bart lost his hat. Which part shows what Mr. Bart did? What did he do? He lost his hat. Lost his hat is the predicate of this sentence. Can you guess what the predicate is in the next sentence? A bee buzzed around me. Buzzed around me is the predicate because this part of the sentence tells what the bee did. Good job! Let's try one more. The ball rolled down the hill. What's the predicate? Good job! Rolled down the hill is the predicate because it tells what the ball did. Remember, you need both the subject and the predicate to make a complete sentence. If you only have one part, it is not a complete thought. If you have just the subject, for example, the pig, you would have no idea what the pig is or does. Was the pig small and cute? Did the pig jump into the muddy puddle? I don't know. Do you know? Similarly, if you have just a predicate, for example, is deep and cold, you would have no idea who or what is deep and cold. Was the ocean deep and cold? Was the evil witch's stare deep and cold? Do you see what I'm trying to show you? You need both the subject and the predicate to make a complete sentence. I hope this video helped you better understand about the subject and the predicate.